Hey, welcome in, Wolf. We're just getting set up right now. Always forget to change that every single time. There. Terminal, you there?
Can you hear me?
And now, come in.
Hang on. Okay, that should sound better.
Up, Wolf. How you doing? Now. Ha! Yeah, baby. Now we're cooking with fire. Fire, fire. You don't seem as excited about fire as I am. Terminal? Terminal. Terminal? I think he's just ignoring me now, chat. I think he just doesn't like me anymore. Maybe if I rattle my ice, he'll respond. Not saying anything to me. He is absolutely ignoring me right now. How dare he? How dare he? Someone check on terminal for me, please.
Can you still hear me, Dark?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello?
I don't know why you can't hear me, or can I not hear you?
Would check your messages, you would know that I can't. I can hear you just fine, and you can't hear me just fine.
Hang on.
Come on, terminal, you can do this.
I see what I did.
Oh, what did you do?
I thought I was changing my microphone to my headphones. I was changing the wrong thing. So I was listening, and I was trying to listen through my microphone. It didn't work very well.
Right, I don't think if you listen to your microphone, it's going to be very useful. Yeah, I agree with that statement wholeheartedly. That was great.
I'm trying to do something here.
I was literally just having a conversation with a wall. No one was listening. Hey, what's up? Poppy Chulo? Is that right? How's it going, Poppy Chulo? Welcome in. We're just getting ready to go through the preview. We're just taking the last couple minutes preparations right now. You know, streaming to two different places can be a little complicated, including, you know, problems with the people behind the microphone like me. You know, technology always seems to find a way to be jerky. Say that, just be jerky, and not like beef jerky, but like jerky is and not nice. In case you're confused. Well, ready to go, Terminal, or are you still preparing?
In one more moment.
Got it. No problemo.
I did not publish this anywhere at all.
Oh, maybe you should do that. Maybe you should start publishing things.
That seems like a you problem.
No, I definitely think it's a you problem. I'm 110% sure this is a you problem. Right, I'm gonna at least put up the whatchamacallit. Have that up there. See what we're about to talk about. Oh, I forgot to
moderate this stuff. There we go. I think I figured it out.
All right.
I'm trying to make it so that it is only subscribers can chat.
Why?
So we get subscribers.
No, people usually turn off whenever that happens. I would not recommend it. My own personal experience, when I see someone has a followers only chat, I'm usually like, nope, bye. So I'm not going to follow somebody until I get kind of, you know, the feel of the community. Because then my whole thing gets filled up with a bunch of recommendations I don't want anymore. Hey, what's up, Majin? How you doing? It's like one of those counterintuitive things where you think it's going to work, but does the opposite effect. You know, Barbra Streisand effect, right?
I was recommended by multiple subscribers to do this.
Oh,
by multiple streamers to do it.
Oh, well, I don't think we're big enough to really care about that right now.
They were saying that they should have done it from day one, is what they told me. So
we'll discuss that then later to see what would be a good idea. Because I've heard the exact opposite on Twitch, is that not as having a followers only chat destroys you. Instead, we could bug them about subscribing. How about that? Every 5 minutes. Hey, subscribe. Hey, subscribe. By the way, subscribe. Yeah, that'd be much more fun, right? Who doesn't like to get bugged? You know, I was checking out that fish thing you gave me this weekend, and I was trying to figure out how it's supposed to work, and then I finally figured out how it's supposed to work.
The fish thing?
Yeah, you know, you put on the back of your phone, that fish thing you gave me.
Oh, yeah, the phone holder thing, yes.
Yeah.
From the Chinese restaurant, good.
Yeah, I was trying
koi.
to figure
It's a koi, that's what it is,
yeah.
a koi.
Yeah. Koi is still fish. I am still correct. Haha. No, yeah, like I was just sitting there just playing with it. It's a kind of like a fun little fidget spinner. Doesn't spin though. I guess a fidget thing. Who knows?
Yes, you can fidget. Correct.
I always fidget.
Okay, we can get going. As long
All
as
right.
Let me hang on one more second. Give me one more second. I always like to listen to the stream to make sure.
Sure. Take a second.
The same.
Did you share?
Okay, we're good on the stream.
I
did not.
Go ahead and do that real quick then. What's a few more minutes? We're already a day late and a dollar short. We're both the things from the saying. We're a day late and a dollar short.
Hang on, I like your thing here.
I'm listening.
I'm posting this in one place again.
You can do it, Terminal. I believe in you.
At least some of us does. Okay, that's one place.
One place. One shot. Mom's spaghetti.
I want to do this Latios while I'm doing that.
Oh.
Okay, one more place. And Twitch.
Uh-oh.
Publish. Confirm. All right. Shared in a couple places.
All right. Well, we can watch you doing the raid. Oh, you're not doing the raid. Okay, never mind.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Let's watch him do it, guys. I'll do some commentary while he's doing it. All right. What we have here is a Shadow Latios. It is a difficult one to take on, but I believe he has the right stuff.
I'm jumping in, so if anybody wants to snipe in that's on my friends list, please do.
All right. He's got a pretty decent team here. He's got a Don Winix, a Crowsmaw. He's got a Black Kira. What is that? Eternus? That's a heavy hitter. That is a heavy hitter. He's going to make his Rayquaza. That's interesting. What do you think he's doing there? Oh, he's probably trying to get some extra candy. That's probably what he's doing. Yeah, get more candy because Latios is known to be a very powerful Pokemon in this game. Top of all the charts. All the charts.
Let's see. I'll just invite the defaults.
There's one default.
I know who I can invite. Some other people.
Anybody you can invite now. You already used up all your chances, buddy.
It's the last day for this, so that's why I wanted to do it. It's 6 a.m. It is all over. Shadow Heat Trans coming up. I've already done one of those remotes, but
Nice.
That's the rest of this whole next month. It's going to be good.
You know, at least Shadow Heatran's a pretty good one, right? It's like what, the top fire attacker, I believe.
It's I think the second. It could be the top. I don't remember exactly. One of those two.
What's it beaten out by? Was it a Mega? Megas don't count.
As far as I'm concerned, they do.
Well, I mean, whenever I'm fighting a raid, I usually Mega what's gonna get me more candy, not which one's gonna do more damage in a raid.
Well, in this raid here, it works out really well because it's kind of both of them.
Right. Oh my god.
Just once in a while, it works out well. All right, let's just ready it up.
Two against a Latios, a Shadow Latios. Can he do it, chat? Can he do it? Also, look at my shiny Ray. He's a Shundo now. I made him a Shundo. I'm very happy about that.
Show us.
He's right there. He's on my screen.
No, but show us that he's a Shundo.
Oh, okay, we'll do that. All right, here we go. Oh man, he's really walloping that Latios, isn't he? He's really using that Charisma to its full advantage. Here we go. Oh, Moongeist Beam is firing. Oh, that's a good chunk of damage right there. That's a healthy chunk of damage. That's from my Ray. Areas Orion.
You're bringing your Ray up.
He is up and he is beautiful. Let's see. Some good damage here. I think he's beating the clock, folks. I think he's beating the clock.
I'm on the last step, which is second to last step on my bottle cap. I'm doing a what is it, White Curum, and it's got the background and everything, and I'm on 14.
Nice.
I've got to do 6 liters, and I've done 1 cliff so far. And I guarantee you, I will not be getting a shiny shadow. Whatchamacallit? Larvitar.
Larvitar?
Yeah, Larvitar.
You mean
got,
like
what, 6 of them so far?
I have 4.
4, only 4.
Only 4. I've only gotten 4 so far, guys. Since it's been out, since Cliff came back with Larvitar, I've only gotten 4. Okay, so it's not that many. Okay, it's not that many. You've got good
Only
stats.
4. Mine, my total for the shiny version of that, none, 0, zilch.
Because I think, yeah, the only other shinies I got is a Pupitar and then a T-Tar. So yeah, I've only got 4 of those shiny at the moment.
Definitely better than me.
Uh,
But your calm day was incredible. I will say that.
oh yeah, it was. Hey, check it real quick. Check it out. Yeah, my calm day. I can show that real fast. Ooh, look at all those. Yeah, I got 57 yesterday.
57 is insane. 57 shinies.
That's right, Wolf Shadow Shiny. Oh, will Terminal get the Shadow Shiny now? He's defeat this Latios. Let's find out, guys. All right.
Let's see what happens. Come
This
on.
looks
Move
so
on.
mean.
Move on.
This looks so mean. He's so mad. He failed his senpai, his boss, Giovanni.
See, why doesn't this count as beating a team leader? Like, explain this logic to me.
Because it wasn't his team.
But he's still leading it. This is garbage.
Is he leading it? I don't even know what he's really doing. All right, cool.
Oh.
So let's not watch you fail at catching this thing. That'd just be too sad for even our viewers to really see. So let's go back over to the week.
Sounds good.
All right, so welcome in everyone. I'm Dark.
And I'm Terminal.
And this is PoGoTips. And this week we're bringing you a new season, a new other stuff that I can't think of right now. So let's just jump into it so that way I can think of it later. All right.
Road to Paldea.
Road to Paldea. But I've already been on that road though. Like a lot, like 1,000 hours or more in Paldea. I'm already in that road. Anyway. So on Monday we see Darumaka returning, which is a tier 2 that costs 400 MP. I'm saying that for a specific reason, which we won't get into ever. Then on Tuesday we've got Spotlight Hour with Cranidos, which is pretty rare, with also 2x transfer candy. We've got Raid Hour again with the Swords of Justice, so Terrakion, Cobalion, and Virizion. But then on Thursday we're getting a bit of a schedule rotation with Kyurem coming into 5-star raid. So we're going from 3 down to 1, as well as Shadow Heatran and Shadow 5-star raids, which will be available all throughout the month. And finally, only 1 Mega Gyarados. Things are changing, guys. Oh my gosh. And then also tomorrow we've got Journey to Paldea starting. And then on Saturday and Sunday we have Calm Day, December Calm Day too, the one that is going to change. I don't know where I was going with that. You know what? Never mind. Let's continue. But yes. And then Trade Day will be coming back. I hope so. I like Trade Day. Let's get into it. So Max Monday is Eevee. It's Darumaka. It's a tier 2. It's got 400 MP to fight it, and it will be most active today before at 6/7 local time, but we'll still see it throughout the week. It's going to be the featured spawn for power spots. Now Darumaka is actually pretty good when you evolve into Darmanitan and as a D-Max attacker. If you don't have a good G-Max Cinderace or Charizard, this is the next best thing. So if you're a new player, I'd say go for it. You know, it could be worthwhile. But I mean, I've already got my Shundo Charizard with the background, so I think I'm pretty good on the fire type attackers. But Terminal, will you be going after this guy?
I got the shiny, or really, that's all. That's really all I look for. Like, I mean, a good one, you know, decent one for this. This has been out for a while, so
Yeah,
definitely went through it a few times. So, nothing really notable here. More, you know, this is more
exactly
something else to do with your free raid for the day. So that's why I do that.
Exactly,
So,
I agree with you on that.
Yep.
Because I've already done it before. I'm not really that concerned with it. I still want to get a shiny, but I'm not going to be going too hard because, like I said, I already have a better fire type attacker, and yeah, I just don't think it's worth it that much except for finding the shiny. So I'll do it casually. Plus, I think I also have the I have to power up 20 max moves, so that's where my MP is going to mostly be going for a little while.
Yeah, you're on that step in the. In the adventure, in the leveling up. Yep, that makes sense. I would do the same thing.
Exactly. But hey, anybody else who's got the time or has got the energy, go for it. So Tuesday, we have Spotlight Hour, which is featuring Cranidos. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that before I changed over. But Wolf, yes, G-Max Cinderace is, I believe, the best fire type attacker when it comes to D-Max battles. Sorry. I didn't see it before I switched over. But yes, Tuesday Spotlight Hour from 6 to 7 p.m. local time is going to be Cranidos, which is a pretty rare spawn, I'd have to say. What do you think, Terminal? Pretty rare spawn, huh? I don't remember the last time it was featured outside of a fossil week.
But it still does spawn often in the wild, and
Mhm.
and it's in a lot of grunts. It's it's been around for a while, so it's not that uncommon. I mean, it's definitely one you want to be going hard for because it is
Yeah.
definitely, especially the Shadow's a really good attacker. So it's one
Yes.
that you want the XLs, you want to be able to power it up, max it out, things like that. Definitely go for it. And I imagine that this is going to be coming out in DMAX in form in the not too distant future. That usually I'm finding that they're prepping us for the DMAX form by doing a spotlight hour frequently.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, and then also it's 2 times transfer, Katie. So what you can do is we can help you with this part where we in our Discord. Good time to plug it. Send out the links then. I believe it still works on right. Oh, just
Yep, that works.
takes a minute, right?
Yeah, Nightbot's a little bit sleepy.
It's called Nightback. What Nightbot? What do you expect? But yes, you can basically get all your transfers ready and then transfer them right at 6, and then continue on your way catching a bunch of Kratos, which isn't the worst thing because, like we've said, the Shadow is pretty useful. And then when it comes to DMAX, I don't expect it to be. I expect it to be a pretty decent rock type attacker, so we'll see about that. Plus, also, its shiny is pretty awesome, so it's a good one to go for, in my opinion.
So just going slight bit back in time to answer a question I just checked. So Gmax Cinderace is the number one fire attacker, then Charizard's number two.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, that's exactly, yeah, exactly. G maxes are usually going to be better than D maxes 9 out of 10 times. You might find some corner cases where it's not true, but for the most part, G maxes are designed to be more powerful than their D max counterparts.
Yep.
All right, let's continue on to only Mega Gyarados. Like I was ready for another 3, but we've only got 1. Okay, which will again be arriving Thursday this week, December 4th, and will continue on until Saturday, December 13th. So it's here for a good like 10 days, and it will be a water dark type. So if you're trying to catch it, remember to mega a flying or water type because that is only its mega typing, and when you catch it, it's going to be water flying. But it's a pretty decent one. It's got a unique typing combo, which means you can hit a couple different types in different events. So it's definitely something to go for if you don't have it. With how much they feature Mega Gyarados and Magikarp out there, I'd be surprised if you didn't have a good one yet. But if you're trying to go for it, hey, it's going to be here for about 10 days. You got a ton of time.
Definitely one to be going after. It's we get some good use out of it frequently, so
Yeah,
can't hurt.
exactly. I would agree with that 100%. All right, let us continue on to the next one, which will be Swords of Justice, Kyurem, and Shadow Heatran are all in 5-star raids. Okay, so this Wednesday from 6 7 p.m. local time, we're still gonna have the Swords of Justice trio, Virizion, Cobalion, Terrakion in 5-star raids for the raid hour, but we do not get an extra Candy XL this week, guys. Sorry, that bonus is gone now. Season's over. Instead, we get 2 special trades. Honestly, bit of a downgrade in my opinion. But then December 14th to 13th, we'll have Kyurem, which if any of you are looking to try and get the black Kyurem or white Kyurem, there you go. This is a good time to get the base form because remember, if it's shiny status and its IVs are set based on Kyurem, so this is the one you want to go for to try and get a good one. All right, and then of course, black Kyurem, white Kyurem have amazing adventure effects that help you catch things if you have an auto catcher or if you're going for raids or whatever else. They make it easier to catch stuff, and also they are 2 of the best ice type attackers in the game. I believe white Kyurem is a bit better than black Kyurem because it has a ice fast move. So, and there are so many different legendaries and stuff that are dragon or flying that this is a great pickup. This is one that if you're gonna raid, okay, if you've been waiting to raid something all year, this is the thing I would raid because it is very versatile in many different ways. Terminal.
So what's interesting is that there was a leak last week from the
A
in-game
leak.
from the web store. There was a web store leak. And in the
Oh.
web store leak, they had a list of all of the days and the tickets that were available. And one of them is called Kyurem Fusion Raid Day. So during this season, we're going to have that among other ones. There's one called Carnival of Flamingo, DMAX Ho weekends. Vulpix is going to be a community day. So is Grookey and Piplup are the ones that are going to be coming out this season. There's another event called Precious Pals. High Zaptitude. You could guess there's going to be a little bit Zapdos, I'm assuming, in there. Pinch Perfect, New Year, New Me, Celestial Research Day, GMAX Snorlax, and another event called Well Armed. So those were all leaked, and so since we got Kyurem here, and there's going to be a Kyurem Fusion Raid Day, I'm sure you're going to be able to get Black and White energy and be able to fuse it down the road. So that's going to be happening at some point this season, is what it looks like. Definitely one you want to be going for. Still there, Dark?
Terminal, why is there a red dot on me? Terminal, what's going on? Why you started reading that list and all of a sudden there was a red dot on me? What's going on here? What's happening?
I think you're doing all right.
There's a red dot on me, Terminal. I'm so scared. And also, let's not forget about Shadow Heatran, which is, I think, like the best fire type attacker. I may be wrong by one, like a mega or something, but honestly, this is going to be a pretty good month to raid. We only have one thing to worry about in both the 5-star, Shadow 5-star, and mega raids. This could be really easy for us to get what we want, because like I'll be honest, like these three a week kind of stuff, it was too much. It was like you get everything spawning that you weren't looking for. Like we went out looking for Terrakion and we found like what, a few raids instead of like many more that we wanted to do.
Yeah, it honestly was annoying trying to find stuff we wanted to go around and do. So, but yes, yeah, you are correct. If Heatran, Shadow Heatran is the #1 fire type attacker, followed by Primal Groudon, and then Charizard Y, Mega Blaziken.
Yes, and then also there's another reason to go after Heatran, which I won't say exactly why, but I will say that it'll be important later. So I would say raid this Heatran now. Oh, it can be shiny, right? I just want to double check about that. I don't think I actually made sure before I put the shiny symbol next to it. I believe
I saw a live streamer. I saw somebody streaming earlier today, and multiple people were getting shiny. So yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Shiny is available.
Okay, so, I wrote that correctly. I'm very happy for myself.
Very good.
Yes.
Yep, and there's Wednesday raid hour. Unfortunately, this season doesn't look like there's any extra bonuses like guaranteed rare XL and stuff like that. So it's one of those ones you're gonna want to go out and do. So this week's raid hour is going to be Kyurem. There's only one round of Kyurem.
Not this week.
Sorry,
next week.
Next week's week's Kyurem.
Yeah.
Yep. But you got a whole week of that.
Yeah, they're changing up the schedule on us, so I'm interested to see what they've gleaned from their market research of bombarding us with 5-star and mega raids consistently for like 3 months. If they'd asked me, I would have said too much. That was just too much overall. Okay, and then Wolf is weighing in here. #3 overall is a fire type raid attacker with Magma Storm. Are you looking at the Shadow or just the regular one, Wolf? Just double checking to make sure. But so far, like, but even if it's only #3, that's still pretty good though. So I would say if you have a few extra raid passes, go for the Heatran. But I would say Kyurem should be your #1 target because it has so much versatility compared to, honestly, I think even, I don't think there's another Pokemon that has as much versatility as Kyurem at this point in the game.
I mean, you got a bunch of the megas that boost 3 Pokemon, things like that. So I mean, there's it depends upon what you're looking at, the versatility.
Well, I'm just talking about in terms of adventure effect, attackers, and then usefulness of those attackers, because you mentioned those primals, but then Kyogre is good against Groudon, and then that's it. So it's very good, but its usability is very low, and that's why Kyurem though, because there's so many dragon and flying type legendaries, it's always going to be useful. Not to mention with the adventure effects, if you're catching manually or if you're using an auto catcher, it's just very good. I would say very good in my opinion.
The only exception to that is you got Zacian and Zamazenta, and they're useful in DMAX, which unfortunately you can't bring any of Kyurem right now into any of the max battles, so that's negative to it. So I would say that they're pretty even in that sense of it.
I don't think so, because think about the adventure effects for Zacian and Zamazenta. What do they do again? I don't remember because they're so useless.
No, if in this past weekend I saw a couple people doing some of the what should we call it? The Lugia's D Maxes using one person, and every single person was always using that I saw was using the Zamazenta effects to help shield them, so that they could use that
How many
for
times
shield.
have you used it
So
compared to White Kyurem? How many times have you used it compared to White Kyurem though?
I myself, I think I've used it twice because I'm usually going in with more than one person. But if I'm not soloing stuff, let's put it that way.
And how often do you use White Kyurem?
I use it frequently, and that's
Yeah.
because I'm doing a lot of auto catching while I'm reading. I let it auto catch. That's why I use White
Yes.
Kyurem. So for that
That's
purpose. But again, they have their purposes. Depends on
yeah.
what you're doing.
And Kyurem has the most purposes, and that's my whole point. It's just a very good one. If you're saving up your raid passes, had to pick only one thing to raid in terms of usefulness, I would say Kyurem is your daddy.
Sounds good.
Definitely, he definitely would be a daddy. I feel like be a good daddy, cold daddy, but also with like a heart of gold. I'm gonna move on. So did we update the PvP at all?
No, I did not have a chance to go with the PvP, but I could talk about it briefly.
Sure, go ahead and talk about it.
Unfortunately, the graphic is not going to be updated.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Oh, this is it's going to be all of them is what it is. So it's pretty simple. We got Great Ultra and Master League. Nothing special about them. Just Great Ultra Master League. So make it very easy. Still there, Dark?
Yes, I was muted for a second, so I was talking to myself. It was really fun. I had a great conversation with myself. It was amazing. Great. Okay, so that means also boosted dust, right? Because the Master League's out. Boosted dust from rewards.
Master League is out. So yep, it makes four times rewards except for the end of the set.
Yeah. All right. Great. So then,
and wait, one more thing about that. Everything is that tomorrow at 2 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern time is the time you collect. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I thought it was Tuesdays at that time. Is when time to collect your rewards for the PvP for the season. So you want to make a lot of people say once if you get to level 20 in the at least level 20, that's the time to go capture to make sure you're running star piece because you get enough stardust out of that reward at that time. So if you go into your PvP tab, you want to make sure you're doing it with the star piece running.
Oh, something I think we should have mentioned. I just thought about. Aren't they changing it where you can get the Pika Libre at level 20 now in the battle leagues?
Correct. Yeah, you can do it. You get that, just not shiny. It's not shiny eligible. Is the only negative to it. But yeah, starting next season, when we can talk more about it once we get more into the season.
Okay. Well, you don't mean this season? You mean the next season? I'm confused. Okay. Yes.
Yes. In the next season. Correct. Right now, the season's starting in 2 days, and
right.
And so it's gonna be over.
Yeah. Oh, I will say, Wolf. Yeah. Those were all good. But I'm saying though, in tops of the best one to ever raid for, if you had to, it would be Kyurem. Yeah.
What were you responding?
Oh yeah. To? Wolf was saying that damage boost by Zacian, shield at the beginning of max battle, Zamazenta, Palkia, and Dialga owns Kyurems, and I would have to push back and say, in terms of what was most useful, I would say making it easier to catch Pokemon, even with an auto catcher. Kyurem reigns supreme, plus also can be used in more raids. So boom. I'm gonna die on this hill. Okay, I will defend this hill until there's no more hill. Okay. Kyurem is my boy. All right, so let's move on to the new season stuff, guys, which is going to begin with what we're going to call, what they call, not what we're going to call it, Journey to Paldea, which is an event where we're going to see one of my favorite lines from Paldea, which is the Knackley line. We've got Knackley, Knacklestack, and Garganacl, and yes, he is called Knackley because the chemical abbreviation for salt is NaCl, sodium chlorate. Boom. That's why he's rock salt, baby. Oh, I love that line so much. And then he just turns into like more of a Minecraft dude when you get to Knacklestack and Garganacl. I love it. So you get 2 times XP for winning raid battles. You get 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon. You have an increased chance to encounter shiny Larvitar and shiny Bagon, which is pretty good. Those are both pretty useful Pokemon. And then in 3-star raids, which is fun, we've got the Paldean Tauroses again. So this is where you get to waste your remote raids. You've got the combat breed in the Iberian Peninsula, which is basically just pure fighting type. And you've got the blaze breed in the Eastern Hemisphere, which would be Asia and New Zealand in case you're an American. That would be the fire fighting type. And then the Western Hemisphere is the aqua breed, which would be Americas. That is the water and fighting type. And we'll also have Bombardier and Dondozo. So this is a very, very Paldea focused region, I would say, because we got Nimble and Palmy and Smolib's wild encounters. We've got Larvitar, Drifloon, Skrelp, which all appeared in the base game, I want to say. And same with Misdreavus, Bagon, and Clauncher. So crazy thing about this is that this is going on between the 2nd and the 9th. And each day we're going to get different spawns. Larvitar, Drifloon, and Skrelp are coming on the even days, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then Misdreavus, Bagon, and Clauncher are coming on the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th. There's also a ticket with this if you even really care about that. You get 2 premium battle passes. But my thing here is that old Knackley, baby, he's coming. I'm excited. Anything in here kind of like interesting you, Terminal? Anything you're
is
for?
Knackley, as far as I can tell, Knackley's not very useful except for just a nice thing to collect. So there's not a special thing going on, right? No, there's no real use for it, PvE or PvP.
I don't
PvP
think so.
I've not been able to find anything. You know, I've seen people researching it and not so many answers for it.
I will say this: everything about it that was interesting is very much mainline game mechanics, and I don't think that they'll ever translate the uniqueness of Knackley's stuff into Pogo. But I just like it because it's a cool Pokemon. I use it. It was one of the first ones I used when I was playing Scarlet, so it has a special place in my heart. I can't wait for the shiny, so I'll be going for this, looking for a hundo, baby. But yes, besides that, besides my love for it, it is not useful at all. Oh, Bombimbi, yes, that's what it was. It was the version exclusives, yes. So that's what it is. Larvitar, Drifloon, and Skrelp were the Scarlet exclusives, and Misdreavus, Bagon, and Clauncher, those are the Violet exclusives. Good, yes. I knew there was something special about those. I just couldn't remember it. Sorry. Terminal, what are you looking for again?
He said the alternating spawns are based on version exclusives from Scarlet and Violet. Is that that's what Dark was responding to?
Yes, Scarlet is Larvitar, Drifloon, Skrelp. Violet is the other 3. Sorry, I interrupted you again.
No problem.
Continue.
No, go for it.
I'm good.
So you know, since there's no shinies available for any of the Paldean Tauros, I'm done rating them. I might do 1 or 2 here and there, but it's not, you know, especially because they're only remote.
Agreed.
Yeah, that type of thing. The 1-star raids have been published. So the 1-star raids are Hisuian, Sneasel, Timber, Scraggy, and Pancham. Nope, sorry, that was last week's 1 stars.
Well, we've been
I'm sorry. No, I'm right.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. That is correct. That is correct. I double checked.
Oh, okay, great.
Yep. And
okay.
And so that's all. That's fine. Because the raids are still going to be Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion until December 4th at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So that's still the 5-star raids, and we still have the same megas. So most of the things we're talking about, except for the 3-star raids, are so the 3-star raids are the only thing that's changing as of 10 a.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All the other raids are going to change on Thursday at 10 a.m., which is an interesting change that they're doing.
Yeah, I'm curious what their market research dictated about all this stuff. I mean, honestly, may I go into conspiracy theory? May I go get my tinfoil hat and put it on, please, sir?
Love that. Go for it.
Okay. So I think what they're doing is they've realized that after you have a raid day, people are done with that Pokemon. They're done with whatever it was, because that was their big last hurrah, right? They went for it for an hour, and then they were done. And so they realized that after raid day, they no one's still going for that Pokemon. So I go, oh, it obviously makes sense to switch it up and then to have new Pokemon after every raid day. I mean, it makes a ton of sense. And then also, I think they noticed that having as many different spawns as they did was too much. They must have seen some people online complain about, I can never get the raid I want because they're so slow with the rotations, and they sped it up, and then they found out, oh, no one can actually get to what they want to because there's just too many different raids. You have 6 different raids competing for very few gym slots, especially in rural and smaller areas. So of course they realized, oh, yes, things are spawning more, but they're never what I was looking for in the first place. So I think they're going back to a simpler system that does work better, because I think just too much bombardation is what I think was going on there, and that is my 2 cents about why everything changed.
That sounds good.
Yes.
So I believe you. Um, I'm a little bit excited about this event.
Hmm.
When they're giving out two premium battle passes for the $2 plus you get some other stuff. Those are that's kind of $2 for two premium battle passes. If you bought the absolute best value you could for them, and they were talking about the biggest box, they're worth about 51 cents each. So if you use that, so that's about $1 worth of stuff that you're getting for the $2 plus some other things that you're getting out of it. For there's a brief paid time research for it. One other thing to note is that there is a lot of things this week in raids to help you with Urshifu, both the ones that you need dark type and water type, and King
Hmm.
Gambit, there are steel and dark types. So there's this week is a good week to have them as your buddy if you need to evolve any of those. So
Yeah.
definitely worthwhile doing.
And then, oh, actually, to mention on top of that, if you're doing any Galarian Slowpokes, catch your Skrelps, because that will be a poison type you can use for that one. Yeah.
That's a lot. What do you need? 30 of them for that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was quite a few. Yeah, it was. So, and then, yeah, I think that was it for this one. I think it's kind of an exciting event because it's got Knackley, but like that's only because of personal reasons. But if like you want to skip this thing, I mean, I get it because I've already got a shiny Bombardier and Dondozo. Remember that terminal? Got me that baby.
Yes, I still need one myself.
Yeah,
So, yep.
yeah,
I'm going to be doing those all local though.
yeah, for sure. But like, for me, for the most part, like it's gonna be fun to go after Knackley and try and get a hundo of that one. I hope I can find one.
Yep. Oh, one slight change of topic. Starting at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, there's the eggs pool. We've got an updated egg pool for the season, and in
Mm.
5K eggs you can get Indeedee still. So that's a nice
Oh,
thing. And Snom. So now Snom is going to be
oh,
available on the
right.
same 5K eggs. So
We
you want
should.
to be working on those 5K eggs. Is definitely what I'd be
Yeah,
working on.
yeah.
And
It's
in 10K eggs is Honedge.
all right. Yeah, we should make a little short about what exciting things are in eggs now, and then we can remind people to ignore the friendship eggs because they still suck.
Well, hold on. The friendship eggs, let's see what those are about. So those are going to be, those are going to be the all Galar ones. But Mateo's egg now has white Basculin in it, which, as we know, whenever
Ooh.
Basculegion is available, that's the one that can turn into Basculegion. So
And
it's
I
definitely
bet
one that you're
you,
going to want to get from Mateo.
and I will say this: if you are a PvPer, I would say try and get a good white Basculin because I bet you that it's going to be good. Once Basculegion
Definitely.
comes out, it's going to be good. It kind of reigned supreme in VGC for a while just because it could hit hard and fast. It was fantastic. So I wouldn't be surprised if it made some kind of transition into Pogo to be useful in PvP. Yeah, exactly, Wolf. Indeedy. I'm excited for that myself.
Yeah, indeed.
Uh,
He's. I don't have the shiny yet, so that's definitely one I want to be
Same.
hatching. I'm running
But
through all my eggs, so it'll be
I
fun.
use Indeedee so much in VGC with Trick Room teams. It was so much fun. I love Indeedee. Great
Is
Pokemon.
that for PVE?
That's PvP basically. In VGC is video game championships.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
basically, yeah, that's where it's where people on the Switch compete to see who's the best that ever was. Wolfie Glick. I will not be taking questions anyway. Go past December, so we're getting Palkia this time, which is interesting. I remember on the announcement they had all three of the Gen 4 legendaries up there, the trio, but there's only Palkia. Do you know what's going on with that terminal? I was kind of bummed I didn't see Giratina in the announcement.
I'm assuming that the announcement you're talking about is the seasonal announcement. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, so this is one of those 3 months in the season. So hint, hint. I'm sure that's going to be coming out down the road. So that
Oh,
should be good.
right, because the pass is only for a month. That's right, because it's a battle pass. Remember, I used to call it battle
Yes.
pass when I was like, Pogo needs a battle pass, and now we have too many battle passes. Too many battle
Oh
passes,
yeah.
Pogo. Too
We
many.
got weekly battle passes when it's a big event, and monthly
Oh
battle
yeah.
passes. Yes, it's a little bit much.
Yeah, and then tickets on top. I mean, like, anyway. So, I mean, are we getting the lucky? No, we're getting the timed incubator with this one. Okay, I mean that's an okay one, but like, for me at least, it's not exactly 100% worth it for this one. I have to see what the other rewards are, but I don't know if I'm gonna go for those. But That's just me
See,
though.
one odd thing that they're doing is they're giving this timed incubator, and I would think that would make more sense to do it to give it on the same month that we're getting the Go Tour, which is going to be in February, because
Mm,
there's a lot of things that are hatchable
right.
only at that time. So I would think that they were going to be doing that, but apparently they're not. So they
Well, here's a
decided to do
question: are we
yeah.
getting like a hatch day this month? Because then that would make sense if we're gonna hatch day.
Well, if we go back to that list that that they accidentally released, none of it is listed on there. There's nothing on that
Terminal.
list.
There's a red dot. Terminal. There's another red dot. Terminal. Now there's two. There's two on me now.
I don't think Niantic is that into you. You got a little ways to go there with our almost 300 subscribers. We're not worried about that yet.
Hey, that's more than other people have, like who
Okay.
you know
Yes.
those people.
So
We're important.
good
Dang
to,
it.
good to go.
Okay,
My mother tells me I'm important, so I'm definitely important.
my mom tells me I'm not funny. So
So you must be.
what was I saying? You were saying the list. They said that there is a ticket on there that they kind of leaked about having an egg day, hatch day. Sorry.
There's nothing on that list that I can tell
Oh,
is
okay.
in Hatch Day, but you
Okay.
never know. But we do, it's definitely, most people like to do the Go Pass Deluxe rewards, the pay for it, especially because you get the extra gifts that you can send and open and things like that. And so it's definitely one that that I'm going to be going for.
Yeah.
And everything, the Palkia is definitely shiny eligible. And by the way, a reminder, you have until I think it's 10 a.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, to claim that. So those people who are already in Tuesday at 10 a.m., you had to claim your your November rewards by then.
Right.
And of course, I'm waiting for the last minute, so that's what I'm going to be doing tonight: is catching all my
That's what
rewards,
you do.
hopefully before 10 a.m. Yep.
All right.
So
And
there was
also
a
this is
question posted. There was a question posted in the chat. Are we getting special seasonal research again, like the Keldeo one? We are
Yeah.
getting the Master Ball research that
Yes.
starts tomorrow, and that's actually already started in some time zones.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was about to mention that. Yeah, we're getting the Master Ball again. You probably got one from the level up rewards if you were already high enough level.
Level
But
70.
yes, I think that was the right one. But we're getting another one, which I think isn't the worst thing because, like, honestly, they're good for Galarian birds because, like, until they start introducing more roaming legendaries, the best ones to go after with, I think, your Master Ball and say, in general, that you will see will be a Galarian bird. But there's nothing wrong with holding that off if you do get a hundo. But for the love of God, please don't throw your Master Ball first. At least try the other balls before you try the Master Ball, please. Okay, like that's all I ask. Okay, you might just catch it. Okay, but sorry, rant over. Master Ball is kind of worth it.
I've got a friend who got his first hundo Ray, and he wanted it to. So it was it was actually no, it was a hundo Ray. It wasn't a shundo, and he wanted it to be caught in a Master Ball because of that new pose. That pose that we got from Go Wild is where your avatar is catching a ball that it was caught in. So he threw it once and he's like, nope, I want to do it. It's his first use of his Master Balls and he has them all. So I think he got 4 of them, if I remember correctly. There's going to be the 5th one coming up. And so I myself haven't used any of the Master Balls, but that's so there's reasons beyond just, why should you waste? Actually, there's 5 Master Balls out now. So I got the 5 of them right there. So this is going to be the 6th one for me. And a funny side story, I was actually talking to somebody who I think is listening in, the Majin Legacy, who chatted a little bit earlier. I was talking to him, and he's also in the same position I have. He hasn't used any of his Master Balls. And I asked him, what would there ever be a case that you would use it? If you were going to lose your favorite Pokemon that you knew was a hundo, if there was no guaranteed catch because it was, it was a shundo, that's something your favorite one. And he said he cannot imagine a single scenario where he would use it. So that was interesting.
But he has them all.
Yeah, he's got all 5 of them. He's a day 1, day 2 player, very early on player.
He's never asked himself what to use them on. I mean, I know they don't keep up a lot of bag space and you can't delete them, but I mean, at least have a plan, man. At least have like some small plan for what you're going to use them on. I
Well,
mean,
I'm kind of in that same scenario. I'm not
really?
exactly sure what I mean. I after my friend used it on his hunt,
Yeah.
his hundo hunt. You know, get
Yeah.
losing weight once he got his hundo ray.
Yeah.
That I kind of like that plan. Like that's something that I might come up with if I knew I was gonna. But I'm still debating. Like, would I go through all of the balls and use it as the final ball, or would I
Mhm.
use it right away to guarantee that I was catching with it?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I probably would use up all my premier balls or whatever it is up until the last moment.
Yeah, I mean that's usually how I would play it out too. But I mean, like I'll be honest, I rarely get down to that last ball because I just throw consistently because I use a circle lock technique and it makes it super easy. I'm sorry. This is the thing where it's hard for me to have sympathy for people about when they say they can't catch it, even though they got excellent throws and use golden razzes in the whole time. I do that and I always catch it. So I'm sorry. You're not telling us the truth. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a mean person about that. I feel like, yeah, maybe you at some point you were trying, you got most of them, but I bet there were maybe some that weren't because like there's only one time I can think of in my entire catching career where I got all excellence with golden razzes and didn't catch the thing, and it was one Regigigas from like 2 years ago when I think it was harder to catch because like I've only seen Pokemon, especially in raids, get easier to catch since then. Like I've thrown just like ridiculous throws, and that's the one it always gets caught on. Like not even a nice throw, just like oops, my hand slipped. Oh wait, I caught it. Great, kind of thing. So
Right.
like
Right.
that's my one thing where I'm just a bit of a jerk about is if you say you can't catch Pokemon even though you use golden razzes and only excellent throws, I'm sorry. I can't I don't believe that. I'm sorry.
I hear you. There's odds. One of the things that doesn't change the odds when you're in a raid and you're
Yeah.
doing catching a legendary in a raid,
Hmm.
the less balls you have left, the higher the odds are of catching it. But that's
Yeah.
not the same thing when it's with the when it's with the max battles. And so that it's the same odds through all however many balls you have. And I
Hmm.
have gotten some. I definitely lost. I think I lost three of DMAX Lugias this past weekend, and I easily got more than half of them. Probably even one I remember focusing on the entire time, and I think I did 9 or 10 excellent curveballs, golden razzes in a row, and still didn't catch it. So you
Well,
can play it perfectly and still mess it up.
yes, it can happen. But what I will say is, I see you play quite a lot, and I will say you don't focus on one thing ever when you're doing Pogo. I'm sorry, you have like a million things going on. You're answering questions while you're playing, and you're also looking on the map where to go to for the next raid, and you're also checking other stuff at the same time while going back into that raid. Oh no, the game crashed. Let me load back up so I can get back into the. You're never doing one thing. Excuse me, sir. You're too busy helping out everyone else around you to focus on yourself.
Just the tips. So welcome, Shiny Shinx. Thanks for
Welcome
joining.
in. Yeah, we're just trash on Terminal for being a nice person. You know who doesn't love to do that, right? Ah, you're so nice, Terminal. Oh, that's why no one likes you. It has a nice ring to it.
All right, what's next on our agenda this coming up week?
Oh, the thing I've been working on for the past like 3 or 4 days. December Calm Day. Oh, I know like everything about this event. All right, so what's going on here, guys, is if you're new to Pokemon Go, every year in December we get a basically a wrap up, a recap of all the Calm Days that came before. All right, and this year is no different. This weekend on Saturday and Sunday, we're seeing all the old Calm Day Pokemon make a return. On Saturday, we're seeing Vanillite, Carablast, Shelmet, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Palmy. Then on Sunday, you'll see whatever region you're in. Okay, like say red will be in Europe, Middle East, Africa. Yellow is in Americas, and then blue is in Asia Pacific. Okay, you'll see those in your respective regions, and then everyone will see orange and white flower flabebes on Sunday, along with Solosis, Pikipek, which we just saw yesterday, Jangmo-O, Rookidee, and Quaxley. And then for the last 10 minutes of each hour, between 2 and 5, you'll see Machop, Eevee, Totodile, and Ralts, which were all the Calm Day classics of this year. And as well, from 9 to 9 on both days, you'll be able to go and find these Pokemon in the wild as well. They won't have the same rate boost, shiny rate boost that they do between 2 and 5, but you can still catch them outside of those hours. Also, incenses will continue to last from to all the way up until 9 p.m. So you can continue to use your lures to try and get some extra spawns. If you're hunting for a certain Pokemon, whether it be, you know, a certain color of Flabebe, or maybe say, well, there's really not a lot of choices here. We'll get to that part a little bit later. But on this day, you've got 2 times catch candy and XP, 2 times chance at candy XL, 2 times catch Stardust, and half egg distance. You've got your instance lasting for 3 hours. And don't forget, you can stack that so you can make two instances last for 6 hours afterwards. You know, pretty good. Then you've got the 1 hour lure modules, and then you get additional special trade, which comes to 3 special trades, because in this new season we get additional 1 as well. So that's 3 then. And then it'll cost you half the dust to trade. Now, in terms of what to go after, terminal, I don't really think there's a ton to go after here, really, except for like you've got a future Mega and Totodile, you've got Megas now with Ralts with Gardevoir Gallade, you've got a future G-Max Eevee, G-Max Machop, you've got a G-Max Corviknight coming at some point, but the rest of them are kind of just like, eh? Sorry to say, eh?
Yeah. So I get it.
Well put, succinct. I agree. Like there's really,
I do like that they're coming out with that you know, we're getting all these. I will say it's most of the spawns are going to be all day long, except for the shiny boost is only during the 2 to 5 hours. So that's really where it's going to be a lot of work.
yeah.
So,
So yeah, like for this one, I'll mostly be shiny checking, but I'll also be looking for some hundos. You know, I'll be looking for people who've called them out and stuff like that. Because if you check Campfire a lot, guys, people will call out when they found a hundo. So that way you know where to go to find maybe a possible shundo. So, and I know where Terminal usually does his stuff. There's a lot of people, so hundos get called out pretty frequently in his neck of the woods. So, you know, honestly, you find a hundo, you know, let people know on Campfire. I would say, you know, I don't usually plug Campfire, but this is a good thing, like where the community can actually use it to help each other out in terms of hundo hunting. Because, you know, for most people, they've already got, like, in my case, 57 shiny Picky Pecks on the calm day, so they're not really looking for any more shinies.
yeah, that's pretty dang good. I did get two shinies that I care about. So we'll talk about that later, though.
Yeah. All right, and so like I think that's everything I say about this one. So we can move on then to the weekly postmortem, where we can talk about D-Max Lugia, the Ponytails trade day, Picky Peck calm day. So the first thing is trade day. Let's go ahead and switch over then to our phones here, because then we can talk about what we've gotten so far. Oh, but there is a Fungus out here, and I will catch him because Fungus gives me dust.
So I got during trade day, I traded with something that was over 3 years old, and and I'm a
Ooh.
background hunter, and I got a Tornadus with the I think it's the Enigma background is what it's called, and it's lucky. So that extra 10% boost got me a 40% chance, and very happy about this trade. So cannot complain at all.
Yeah. I got some pretty good ones. I did a lucky trade with a friend with a trinket to get this guy, which I'm pretty happy about. This wasn't this week, but I think it's the only thing really of interest in terms of my luckies. I did get a couple Duraludons from trading with you yesterday, which have some decent stats, nothing to write home about, but there's a G-Max coming out, so I'm not really that concerned about that one compared to other ones. But
Yep.
that's what I got so far. But let's go ahead and turn to Picky Pack here. Oops, Picky Pack. There we go. Here you go.
Here's how many Picky Pack backgrounds I got.
I got 5.
Picky Peck. I got 31.
Nice. Let's see how many backgrounds I got, because I know for
30,
shiny
30, you got 5 backgrounds?
shiny Picky Pack backgrounds.
Oh, shiny. Oh, sorry. I got 2.
Background I got
shiny.
36. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Backgrounds were pretty relevant, but I got 3 of them. 3 with a background. 3 shiny with backgrounds.
I think I even got a hundo with a background, if I'm not mistaken. Because like I remember we were going around, and I was like going, wait a minute, why do I have a hundo? And then I checked, and it was like, oh, from the research. I was like, what? Yeah, there he is.
Hundo.
There he is. Found him. Yeah, because he was 806. Yeah, I was like, what? was like he matched like a Pokemon I just caught that it was 806. So yeah, I think I did pretty good on this one here.
Yeah, definitely. You got some good backgrounds there for it. But this was
Sure.
my excitement for the day. I got 2 shundos yesterday for it. So, of
Oh,
course,
that's
I
a
had
good
to
shundo.
immediately evolve one of them.
Absolutely, I would too.
Yep. And so this is the first. This is the only shiny I've evolved out of all of them. I'm waiting for next weekend to figure out which ones actually evolve. So
Yeah.
this was my excitement there for it.
Look how
Shiny
close I
Shinx.
got.
I was texting with Shiny Shinx, and
Oh
she's like,
yeah.
"Did you get anything good?" And I didn't answer her question. So let me
Surprise, you're
bring it up
here.
on stream. Yep.
Yeah, check out this. I got a 98 D-Max Lugia. Look at that, so close.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, too bad.
I was going through. Side note, I was going through all of my
Yeah.
Latios for the month because I'm getting ready for Transfer Tuesday, double
Yep.
transfer candy tomorrow at
Exactly.
during the hour. I've got 2 purifiable hundos out of it.
Ooh, it's pretty
So
good.
yeah, yep,
And
yep. So,
hey, to be fair, it also has a mega. So if you do want to purify him, it's not the worst thing in the world because you'll use it in the future.
definitely. So let's see. I've got these all marked for trash, and so this one here is 15, 14, 14. That's
Pretty
probably the
good.
one I'm going to keep that way, and then I've got another one that is 14, 15, 13, and this is probably the one that I'm going to
Well, yeah.
you know, it's a little not as good as the first one. So
Right. I'd agree with that. With what you. Well, I accidentally checked my notifications. Oops. Anyway,
yep,
yeah. So unfortunately, I didn't get any shiny D-Max Lugias, which I was a little upset about. But I'm still pretty happy with what I did so far because like I'm like these are fun and all, but like not gonna be that useful, especially because Lugia doesn't have a half second fast move. According to everybody, that makes it a good tank. Makes it a good tank if it's got a 5 second fast move, half second fast move. So yeah.
I actually got one. I don't think I was with you when I
Oh
got this one.
no,
So
you
I ended
didn't.
up,
Yeah,
yeah, I got one.
nice,
It
good
was
job.
definitely it was a lot of work. I was actually raiding earlier with a friend of mine, Ashton, who's on the channel here, and doing these with him. And he was the only one that was. This was probably my like third or fourth to last of the day
Yeah.
yesterday. So this is it was very late in the day. So I definitely got one though. But Ashton got one earlier. But that's it. I don't know. There's supposed to be. I thought it was 1 in 10, but it looks like it was 1 in 20, and even that wasn't even
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yeah, if it were 1 in 10, I think I would have gotten at least one. But of course, the odds still say I would have not gotten because I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 11. Yeah, so like you usually have to do like what is it, 3 or 4 times the odds to usually guarantee you're
To
gonna get something.
guarantee it, yeah. I
Yeah.
got it. I did 17, so it was I did it, and
Yeah.
I think I lost 3, so I did 20 out of
Okay.
it. So yeah, yep.
Makes sense.
So
Okay. Yeah. So
definitely was exciting. I don't think he's on the stream, but it was with the Grand Larceny. He was
oh
also with us
yeah.
part of the time while we're down there. He's told me I asked him to join up on the stream tonight. He said he's got a paper due at just before midnight tonight, so he's hard work at that in grad school.
Nice. Well, yeah, we wish him luck on that paper. Papers are always rough to do, I have to say. I remember when I used to be like doing essays back, the paragraph essays, with the intro, the body, and then the conclusion. Well, I would write one of those at least, God, minimum every week once I was in like middle school. And then high school, I took the honors classes and AP classes. We were writing them even more frequently than just one. Yeah. So, writing papers is hard. I like writing scripts better because I can be funnier, and then also there's no teacher with a red pen coming in to mark everything I do wrong because she has a system.
Yep. Cool.
Hate that. Oh, I had one teacher. She was the worst grader ever, but she used a green pen because she said red was too mean. So that way, all of her hatred flowed through her corrections.
She was on the light side though with the green saber. I don't know. That's a different. That's a different show altogether.
Didn't feel nice. Didn't feel like the good side at all. Let me tell you right now. Okay. Let's see. Besides what we've gone over so far, I think that's like basically everything from the last week. Oh well, we did actually meet up this weekend. Terminal did popped down to where I am for a little bit, so we were able to do all this fun stuff together, which was nice. Uh, Especially we were mostly riding around because we were looking for the was it catch 50, right? That gave us the guaranteed background with Picky Peck, right?
It was catch 50 and catch 5 in a party. Those are the ones you had to go through.
Yeah.
So
So because like he was dead set on getting like a shiny, background, he would be checking stuff on the phone or whatever. I'd just be sitting there just catching to my heart's content. That's the only reason I got to 57 is because I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to think about walking it because like we're just going around. It was fantastic. I loved it. Thank you for being my valet terminal. It was a magical experience. I felt like
you're
Cinderella
very welcome.
and the pumpkin.
Very
I was
welcome.
Cinderella and the pumpkin. I got 57 shinies and 5 were backgrounds. I got a hundo with a background. I got a few hundos myself, from those call outs. I mean, it was a great friggin' day, man. It was a blast. Oh man.
Yeah, nice. Actually, I hatched this shiny
Oh,
happening yesterday. It was very
pretty
exciting.
cool.
Definitely different. So I was excited
Nice.
about that.
Excellent. Yeah, so I think that's all from us here. Because we're getting ready for the calm day coming up. So everyone be on the lookout for that long form coming out on Wednesday. I'll be having a whole breakdown of December calm day. I would love to hear your thoughts about it. So like come in the Discord and tell me like what kind of stuff like you're hunting for during the event. I know Wolf already has, and that's appreciated. And we like anybody's feedback about what you're going for during the event because I'm interested to hear because as someone who's been doing this for a while, these December calm days are mostly catch up for me in terms of evolving Pokemon to get their legacy moves, and that's about it. So yeah, and then also after that, then we've got City Safari Miami. That's gonna be real fun.
Yes,
Can't
I'm
wait for
excited
that.
about City Safari Miami. I'm actually heading back down to Florida. I just flew back from Florida, so home for a
Mhm.
week, and then go back down on Monday.
Woo!
And yep, so I'll be back down there. Unfortunately, I got Tuesday and Wednesday solid days of work, but then after that, I'm free. So,
Nice,
and we get Miami
nice,
the next day. So, looking forward to it.
nice. Yeah, so it'll be exciting, and I can't wait to see everybody again. It'll be really fun. But yeah, I think that's it from here us at PogoTips, guys. So like, thank you for joining again. Have a good rest of your week. Look out for all these new changes, all right? Because there's quite a bit. And this has been Dark.
And this is Terminal.
And this is Pogo Tips with just the tips.